Hi, my name is Yasu from Japan, and in my video, I drink sake and introduce it both in Japanese and English. And then I also talk about something in English about Japan, but I've been making way too many videos and then it's getting like a little bit too much for me. So from this video, I'm gonna drink sake and then I will talk something about Japan in English together. And then today I'm drinking this sake, the Japanese sake from Miyagi Prefectures. The sake brewery's name is, I'm not sure if anybody can see it here, Niizawa and the name of the sake is HAKURAKUSEI. It's a junmaidaiginjo sake, and they specifically said that their sake would go really well with food, which is actually really true because I went to Fukuoka last year and then I love eating and drinking, so I went to one of the restaurants that provided a course of cuisines, and then they provide sake pairings, and then they actually served HAKURAKUSEI, but I don't remember if it's the same HAKURAKUSEI, but it went really well. It was really delicious and everything. So let's see how this sake is gonna taste. And then I'm drinking this sake is because someone very nice gave me a comment on one of my video in Japanese saying that, oh, why don't you try HAKURAKUSEI, and then I want you to make a video, so I'm doing it. And as always, I'm using this special Japanese sake glass from Kagami Crystal. It's a very beautiful glass. I hope you guys can see it. But anyway, cheers. The first of all is smell. It's very refreshing. And then like I don't know why. Oh, every time I smell this scent from sake, somehow my brain thinks it's like a soda smell. I don't know why, but I really like it. And then the flavor and taste is so good. I cannot believe this is junmaidaiginjo, because junmaidaiginjo sake is very high quality, but it doesn't usually go, I mean, in my opinion, go well with food. But yeah, it's good. So I already finished the dinner, so I'm just gonna eat chips with sake. By the way, like when I drink sake, I can eat anything, but like when I don't drink sake, I don't eat those snacks or sweets, anything at all. Good sake, good chips. If you're in Japan, you can buy from 7-Eleven convenience stores in Japan. You know, one of the good things about YouTube is finally like nice people. There have been only 3 people, but they recommended certain sakes which I don't normally try, but they give me an opportunity, and it's really fun. And then it's really the purpose of doing the YouTube to expand my circle of people, the relationship, so that I would actually enjoy something that I don't usually enjoy. So I'm really having fun with my YouTube channel. So border is open. People really come into Japan, and if you wonder how you can, you're planning to enjoy Japanese culture, food, drinks, sake is one of the way to do so, which I highly recommend. And if you wonder which sake you should try, then I recommend HAKURAKUSEI from Miyagi prefectures. Miyagi prefectures actually are located Tohoku area, which I never been to. Maybe I should. Again, the sake brewery's name is Niizawa Brewery. I got this one from the sake store named Imadeya at Ginza 6 in Ginza area in Tokyo. Also, like I've seen, I'm not sure if it's exactly the same HAKURAKUSEI, but I've seen HAKURAKUSEI sake at Hasegawa sake store in Nihonbushi as well. So if you happen to be in those area, please stop by. You can try this one, or you can just pick whichever you feel like you want to try. So, but like let's say you're the sake expert, and if there's any sake that you recommend, please leave a comment so that would really give me an opportunity to try something really different from my my regular routine of sake selections or picks. And I'm really trying to build up my sake channel. So if somehow you feel like yeah, I can support you, if you feel that way, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. And usually I end this video at this point, but I plan to just keep talking while drinking, and I think I want to make that as my theme for channel, so let's do that. So here's the thing. One of the official Japanese governmental agency, it's called Japan Tourism Agency, which is in charge with all of the tourism economy and everything for domestic people as well as international travelers and everything. And the person who is in charge with Japan Travel Agency, he made a public statement this month already twice. And then in that statement, he actually mentioned about what might be possible for them to consider for international travelers to be able to come to Japan and then do the sightseeing and everything. And then what he actually mentioned is that most likely what they're really considering at this point is that they might allow people on a tour to Japan to enter Japan and enjoy Japanese culture and everything as a tourism, because it's much easier for the Japanese government to control and monitor how it would affect the virus spreading in Japan. It's not scientific at all. It's more like the political issues that they really want to show that they are taking certain kind of measurements, even though nothing scientific about what they're thinking. But again, this is a political thing, so I understand what they're trying to do. It doesn't make sense, so it really frustrates people who really want to come to Japan to go into those tourist spots and then to meet people that they want to meet. But one thing, there is a higher chance that the Japanese government would allow foreign international travelers to enter Japan if they are on the tourist tour, tours to the Japan. That means that if once the border is open for the international travelers, but you're not on a tour yet, and actually you are like the individual tourist who will be planning to come to Japan, then it might get delayed. Your turn will be much later compared to those people who'd actually take a travel tours to come to Japan. Nothing determined yet, but at least he made that comment in the statement only this month, which is March. Another thing is that he also said in this statement is that he has no power to decide when and how those international travelers will be able to come to Japan. In the end, it's all up to the current administrations, more specifically immigration office and everything, because they are the one who controls the border situations. So they actually said that everything is really up to them, but they actually shared what they discussed with the current administration and then other agencies in Japan about the inbound tourism, international travelers. And right now, the number of the newly confirmed cases with COVID-19 is kind of like increasing again, but nobody really talks about the COVID-19 or cares about the COVID-19s at all. So I think if nothing major happens, then most likely the Japanese government will open the border for the international travelers probably this summer or this fall. But if there's any updates, then I will actually make a video. And of course, I'm gonna drink sake again, but different one though. And then I'm gonna give you guys the updates. So for now, じゃあね。